In late July, Shannon Sharp reached a $50 million settlement with the woman from OnlyFans who accused him of rape and sexual assault. And just a couple of weeks later, he was then fired by ESPN anyway, despite the fact that it was a closed case. And allegedly, they both agreed. Both parties said it was consensual, but a tumultuous relationship. ESPN still kicked Shannon Sharp to the curb. And now football fans are even angrier at their decision to hire a Gen Z female TikToker named Katie Feeney. I was not aware of this girl's existence until today.
Yep.
But she has, I believe, 7 million followers on TikTok. She makes lifestyle content. She attends a lot of Hollywood red carpets and interviews people. She is a veritable influencer. I just don't think anyone who watches ESPN knows who she is.
Yes.
So there are a lot of people who are angry at her being platformed as one of their Gen Z newscasters. And they think that she's unqualified for it and that she has no talent because of her age and the fact that she just graduated college and has only experience doing social media. In fact, she posted her announcement of getting the job at ESPN on TikTok saying, "Girl bossed so hard, now I work for ESPN.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel real yet. I can't wait." And
like, just this is bound to just piss some people off.
Yeah,
like that right
She's
there.
pointing at the big
mad.
ESPN light.
I'm already mad.
It's like when somebody like when a girl does this.
No, I'm already angry.
I think we had another 20, did we not?
Did we not? I don't think so.
Okay, I don't see it. So here were some of the responses to the announcement. One of them said, "This is why alternative networks, podcasts, and sports media brands are thriving. They are real and authentic. No football fan cares about lifestyle content." And another one said, "Talent means nothing in 2025. There are actors who can't get jobs because they don't have over 100K followers on social media."
We've had that discussion about movies that will refrain from hiring actors because they don't have a big enough social media
That's
platform.
a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real
But they're
thing.
basically saying that this girl only got the job because she has tons of followers and hopefully will bring a new generation of viewers to watch ESPN content because, like most legacy media outlets, their views are in trouble.
I think part of it is like people just go off at the hip. Like I said, I did a video the other day about Stephen A. Smith and why like the Democrats should learn to like embrace sports again and stuff that men like again. And this guy like responded with a quote tweet, was like, "This guy was never been to an NFL game in his life." I'm like, bro, I'm literally agreeing with you. Like, didn't watch the video. Maybe they're just not, you know, they're not paying.
Or you get the other ones like Brandon Circus as much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's or if you're in this space, like the people who love movies, they call it sports ball.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Right.
they completely ignore the fact that these like the people that love sports are like the people that built America.
Yeah.
Like the dudes who go and they work with their hands all day long, and when they're home they want, you know, on the weekends. I guess the meta would be, you know, they go to church on Sunday except during football season, and that's kind of indicative of like the type of person that built America. And that runs kind of contrary to like 14 million follower girl on social media.
Yep.
Like it took like a long time for me to get used to like WWE having like female announcers.
Oh,
Like it just
yeah,
not sorry.
I can't
like,
do it.
To be fair, I couldn't do it either because I don't have the voice for it. It's more about the type of voice, the way
I'd rather
that
have
you can.
no commentary.
Yeah,
Oh,
not the
turn
same
on-
thing as they have great female ring announcers. There are actually women that do great ring announcing, like announcing the wrestlers to the ring and stuff. But like actual announcers, like play-by-play announcers, I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, and they like try to act like really like urban too.
But
They're
they-
like, "Wow, he don't play around about that," and it's like Doris Burke. And
But
you're
women
like,
have been doing like the interviews with players on the field for a long time. That's nothing
Yeah.
new.
No, that's fine.
That's nothing new.
It's when they're
But
doing the
it's-
play-by-play.
Yeah, but in this, it's got nothing to do with it because those women likely worked in sports journalism for a very long time before they got this job. This is just like, hi, you post bikini photos and you have 14 million followers. We're desperate to make money.
At 22, having just graduated college, you'd think she'd be eligible for like an internship somewhere in like the mailroom at ESPN. You wouldn't necessarily assume that she'd be deserving of this type of opportunity this early on in a career that she basically doesn't have a career. But they're thinking, how do we like move forward in this space? Like there's this .com bubble.
Yeah.
And, like, Bob Iger is trying to catch on with the young people after mass firings of a huge amount of their top commentators over the past couple of years due to cost cutting.
It's also true that, like, look, most of the time, if you like these influencers, they get invited to the movie premieres and then just lie about whether they like the movie or not. Maybe they did. Maybe
Yeah,
they
like,
didn't.
I just-
maybe they went to the movie. Maybe they didn't, but they did go to the red carpet.
I like skimmed over her TikTok page and the type of content that she makes. She's invited to tons of movie premieres.
Here she is at the F1.
Yeah, she went to the
at-
Naked Gun premiere. She interviews people that are on the red carpet at these events, and she makes lifestyle content and memes, and that's pretty much it. She does go to a lot of sports games. I think I did see her interviewing athletes, but nothing on this level. And a lot of the comments are basically like, she just got this because she's female and like ticks a box for them.
Yeah.
Especially with sore feelings about the way Shannon Sharp was kicked off the network due to allegedly like false allegations.
And I mean,
I don't
we don't
know.
even know. We'll never know because he settled out of court. But
$50 million is crazy. And he just got hit with a new lawsuit as well. This is crazy. So we talked about this on the show like months ago. This woman who was getting real steamy with Usher at a concert. There was a fake headline that apparently her husband divorced her over this, and the video is everywhere. And Shannon Sharp was making jokes about this video on air, and he joked about her husband divorcing her for it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't true. So now she is suing Shannon Sharp for $20 million over defamation.
Damn.
So he's just not doing well right now. Like,
Bro's gonna have to get on a new network. He's not even gonna be able to do independent because he's gonna have to pay too many people to run his own network.
Exactly.
He's
Like,
about to have to become a contract employee again.
just when he thought he was in the clear, right?
Yeah,
Well, he
like-
should have probably pivoted to his own platform, but way before this happened, which is what most people are doing.
Like he was making a lot of money. Like if you're at his level, like he's at that perfect level where it's like anymore, and he's gonna have to start his own network
Right.
and pay other people instead. He's like, and likely that's probably true. There are probably a lot of employees that he's paying out of pocket as like contractors, because he doesn't just do his show. He also, he has his own YouTube channel and stuff like that that wasn't owned by ESPN, at least as far as I know. So, look, this is just indicative of things to come, especially as companies. ESPN is owned by Disney, so it's not like Disney's known for making the greatest decisions lately. But as more and more of these companies are run by tech firms, they're going to be even more data-driven than they already are. And they're going to be like, our audiences, like this is the stuff that gets engagement, women, interviewing people, sports. We're going to put them together, not taking into account that the medium in which they're watching it matters. Like if they're not watching it digitally, that type of content doesn't necessarily translate to like terrestrial television. Like not a lot of social media influencers are going to have any mystique if you watch them on a TV show. Like one thing I will give Logan Paul, the Paul brothers, credit for is like Logan Paul seamlessly transferred his skills to doing WWE because it lets him be a bad guy. He gets to be a dick, and it works perfectly. But most influencers, they thrive in a certain type of digital content that doesn't necessarily always translate to TV.
They're calling her an industry plant.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that she exchanged sexual favors for the job. Which
Okay,
is
I don't-
crazy to claim.
I think that some marketing executives saw the follower count and was like,
Yeah.
you know what?
But
And
they don't understand how numbers work these days. Like having 7 million followers on TikTok
Yeah.
doesn't make you relevant in the mainstream because
Right.
there's a way lower investment to scrolling someone's TikTok page compared to turning on a TV station.
Yeah.
That's a totally different level of like a conversion rate, if we want to call it that. But these old executives don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just I don't think it's going to change because these companies are all going to be eventually bought out by tech firms. Like I really do believe that. Like at the end of the day, it's going to be Amazon and Apple that own everything.
Like the way that like dentist practices are getting bought out by private equity.
Yeah. Well, one of the things they were talking about is like since David Zaslav split Warner Brothers and Discovery and made them separate companies, which a lot of people are saying that was like his plan all along, was to like bolster the stock the best he could, take the losses for a couple of years, split the brands, and then sell Warner Brothers, keep Discovery. They're like, he's gonna sell to like Comcast, which means it's Universal, which means then Universal owns two of the big, Comcast owns two of the biggest brands in entertainment, which is Universal and Warner Brothers. But that's not much different than Disney buying up Pixar and then buying up all the brands that they bought a lot of IP, but they bought companies like Pixar so that they could expand beyond just their own animation. Right? All of it's being consolidated down into smaller brands. And then one day you're going to wake up and it's going to be like Bluey performed with this person while you're watching sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
All right. Let's
That'd
move
be awesome.
on.
Just one big everyone put their differences
I've been
aside.
saying this for a while now.
Mary is all for consolidation.
One
Yeah.
big group project. It'd be so fun.
Like, as long as it's just all consolidated in one place,
Yeah.
and I don't have to think about subscribing
Get
to
one movie a year. It's got everyone's working on it. It's gonna be really good.
Perfect.
Yeah, just one big movie.
It's all about teamwork.
yeah,
One
it'd be so
big,
fun.
beautiful brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.